Sorry for delay, had some technical difficulties. Hi everyone, Deathclaw Girl here, and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video, it's very simple. I'm just going to be going through Tuesday, December 9th, 2025, daily as quick as possible. What I'm going to do, let me show you first what I'm talking about. Go to your map. On your D-pad, hit the right arrow. It brings up the dailies and the weeklies for the score. I'm going to do only Tuesday. I already checked over them. I was checking to make sure none of them completed the weekly, because what I'm going to try to do is Wednesday, I'm going to use the boost so that when I do Wednesday and Thursday with the boost, it will also complete this extra gold star daily, which will give me extra on that one. So that is actually the best way to do it, is to complete Tuesday without a boost, unless you use boost every day. I just use boost once a week to save all the boost. Seems to work for me. Not as fast as other people, but it's still, I am able to completely complete the seasons before the next season comes. So let's go ahead and just give me a second. I got one more thing to do. All right, I should be back, hopefully. I did everything correctly. All right, let's get going. So the first easy one was, of course, just to chew bubble gum. I always just keep them on my person. I never actually throw them into the stash box, so I got quite a few, so it just makes it very, very easy. The next one is to level up. So to check where you're at on your leveling, you're going to go to your Pip-Boy and look at your stats area. On the bottom, you can see how far the white progression. I'm quite a distance away, so I'll see. I might re-roll that one just because it is a bonus, though. See, you get a little bit more for it, but I'm not going to be in the game that long. The fishing one I might also roll. I have Fallout first, so I have 2 free rolls. And these are the ones I'm going to re-roll. Too bad, because if I was in the game a little longer, you do get a bonus for the level up, just because the Bethesda kind of boo-booed. I'll re-roll that one. Now, I did that one first in case it was a really bad re-roll, because it's only 2 fish. I could technically still do that one. Let's go ahead and re-roll that one. And collect caps. Okay, so we're going to work on the steel and the caps and the chems and the ammo next, all at one spot. Now I need to eat something. I'm a little overweight. I'm a carnivore, so I use smoked Mirelurk. Gives me 60 as a carnivore, extra carry weight. Let me grab some stuff to go sell. Actually, I might be okay. I'm gonna not grab anymore and go ahead and go to White Springs. Now, if you not familiar with White Springs, here is Vault 76 where you start the game. You're going to go south to see this giant lake. And then over to the east is the White Springs North entrance, White Springs Resort. We're doing the north entrance, and then we're going to the mall. This is an excellent, excellent spot to know. It has everything, except for maybe the unlimited aid or the chems for the Fallout First members. As you can see, it's got the gold machine, legendary script, the ammo, scrap box, stash box, all the workstations you need. So I'm going to go ahead, getting to my crafting, and sell off a bunch of stuff. It's still caps aplenty for I think through the 15th, they gave us a bonus. I'm just making sure I'm not supposed to collect stuff on the weekly. For caps, looks like I'm okay. So let's go ahead and trade. And there's a bunch of vendors here. So even if this guy is busy, there are other places where you can trade with other vendors. Sorry, very delayed in talking. So I'm mostly getting rid of stuff I can easily... There, I collected my caps for today, so I'm okay. I could actually leave, but I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my caps. That way I don't need to come back today. And I think there's an hour and a half left of technically Tuesday, because Wednesday starts at about noon. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an armor bench. And I'm going to show you a quick way to earn caps, if you don't already know, is to actually create apparel. So I'm going to go down to outfits and down to this one right here is one of the higher ones. 200 seems to be the highest. There was a 300 cap one, but they actually decreased the value. So all I'm going to do is create a bunch of them with Super Duper. I'll show you that card after I get off. So, okay. I'm also going to join a team. Join this casual. It'll give me more charisma. I'm also going to eat a slice of pie. I forgot to do that earlier. It has 3 points of charisma for bartering. Here is the card I was talking about over in luck. Super Duper gives you a chance of actually making 2 things when you do make it 1. So it works on multiples. So if I make 10, there's a chance I could make actually 12, because it does, the 30% does come in handy. The only thing it doesn't work on is when you create bulk. Scrap. Does not work with that. There might be a few other things it doesn't work with. So I'm going to go now over to apparel. So I think I made 73, so it looks like I got a 17 bonuses. I'm going to work on these. These are my old ones. So you can see about 50 on this one. So this is one of the outfits to look for when you go to vendors. And looking at their plans. I'm going to switch teams because no one's on my team anymore. Actually, I might try to start a team. See if anybody will join. I do need to leave my team. I'll show you that real quick. So go to your map, hit the D-pad, wrong one. Go to your map, hit the right bumper for social. To leave a team, you get to go to the area that actually says team, select your name, and just say leave team. Now you can create or join another team. Now usually it just blocks you from creating a team. You usually can switch from team to team without having to do that most of the time. Most, I do say most. And you'll see, I think the outfits will be worth less now, maybe a cap. Yep, so the more people that are on my casual team, the better I get, but that's okay. 50 is still really good. Can't sell anymore. I hit the max. I forgot about that when I left. I'm now going to miscellaneous. I seem to pick up quite a few of the bobby pins, a lot of them that I don't need. Maybe even improved bait or the regular bait. You don't do a lot of fishing. You can still pick them up because they're worth at least a cap to finish things off. The other thing I like to keep a hold of, but I've already used them all up, is honey does not spoil, so I'll grab that. Usually it's a great thing to grab real quick to finish things up. I'm going to use my Nuka-Colas. I'm going to knock that down a little bit, then I'll go back. and finish them off with my bobby pins. Still want about 50 bobby pins on your person unless you end up, yeah, really, really doing a lot of lock picking. All right, let's return to the list. We're going to create, now steel is really easy. You can scrap weapons is one way, but if you have Fallout First or you have a surplus of steel already on you, all you got to do is go to a tinker bench, go to bulk, and go down to steel. Now each bulk piece will give you 30 pieces of scrap. When you do scrap it, that should cover that daily. Let's go back over. I might have had enough steel on me. Let's see. I did, so I did not even need to do the bulk, but in case you're do not have enough of the steel, you can also just scrap. Alright, let's check out the rest. I think ammo is next. Craft ammo at a workbench. You do need to make sure you read these because it could be energy ammo, it could be only ballistic ammo. This one has no criteria, so you can create any. So I might go ahead and create some energy ammo. I do have super duper on me, so it should possibly work. I forget the amount. Let me go ahead and look again. So it's only 50, and my alien ammo already makes 54, I believe, so I only have to make one set of them. This also works when it says collect, because you can actually create ammo and it works towards the collect, or you can get them out of the ammo boxes that you see in the wasteland. Alright, so we have a mutated enemy, a glowing creature, and the daily quest. Oh, this is the other one I can do here. Collect stem packs or chem, so it doesn't matter which kind. Again, I'm in my crafting mode, so either I could go buy them, which I'll show you that in just a second, but you can also create them, and they should count towards collections. So I'm going to go down to healing, is usually my go-to. Now you can see these will actually make 3. You can see some of these will make 2, so that should actually count towards 2. Super duper might kick in. Super duper did not kick in, but you can see I collected 3, so I'm just going to do it one more time if I have the requirements, and there I go. So that is it at White Springs, but I'm going to run around real quick and show you some of the best places to buy the chems. You're going to go to all the faction vendors at White Springs, go into their aid, and they'll have the chems. Now these other robots I'm avoiding could have chems if a player has traded with them. So I'm avoiding the ones that usually don't carry them normally in their stockpile.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, or trampling the flowers.
And the last one, not this guy, but the last one I'll be going to, he does nothing but chems, but he's not a faction. So he's just a regular White Springs vendor, the chemist. He has a bunch of stuff, as you can see. Alright, let's see what's next. Complete a daily quest. Let's do that one next. Also looking for a glowing creature, and then later I might re-roll the mutated enemy, though I think... Oh, it's up right now. Let me see if I can get there in time to take out some of these mutated people critters. I need to read up if there was a criteria.
You're trying to lure them this way? I'm practically bleeding out over here.
Okay, so I just need to kill them. Let me see what weapons I have on me. I'm going to use my fixer and then fall back to my holy fire if I get into trouble and need to replenish my hit points. I think there were 2 players here, so they should already be collecting the cargo. But I don't see that any... Actually, no. There might be a glitch going on, or I don't remember how to play this event. Alright, usually the first step is to put out the little explosives to open the doors. I'm going to see if there's anybody around. Ah, there are none. Thought I could at least get the mutated enemies, but it looks like they might have cleaned them all out. Or the event is over. Collect. Yeah, I think a glitch is going... Never! Say it ain't so! Alright, that one... Yeah, I'm just going to leave. So I'm going to re-roll. Now you can see I have re-rolls. They actually are ones that you collect over the seasons. I got 10 of them. I technically only need to do 5 to collect the score. So I'm just going to ignore this one. I think I'll be okay by not getting the 288, and I'm going to save my reroll. So I'm just going to do a glowing creature and focus on this daily quest. So let's do the daily quest next. Go into your Pip-Boy, go to Data, go to Daily, and you can pick from whichever ones are here. Do the honey one. I am going to go collect some honey real quick first. So Sweetwater is in that giant teacup. He wants you to collect 10 honey. I'm going to go and see if my honey collector has 4. I might have 1 on me. I don't think I spent it, but I might have at the White Springs getting a cap. Okay, let's go over to the collector. It's right over here. You have 4, so let me see how many that gives me. Wrong place. Food. Honey. So you can actually collect your 10 honey before you even go to Sweetwater is what I usually do. Instead of wasting time going to him and then coming back. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to drop another one of my camps and just see if it happened to collect the 4. You can also travel around to, I'll try this one here. Try to remember if I have a honey there. I might not. Let's go ahead and do the one up here. So this is one of my fishing camps. I'm going to activate it, wait for it to pop up where I can fast travel. Now, usually by the time you fast travel there and then move around a little bit, you can actually drop another camp. Now, for some reason, this spot is always underground. Switch over. A little bit more distant. And usually, very first time I show up, there are enemy groups. I still happen to have my Mylar King. Yay! He's a tamed pet, so different from a camp pet.
Greetings, darling.
So let's go up and see. I'm pretty sure I have a honey thing, and I got the 4. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna jump over here real quick and see if there are any other camps that have a honey container. Otherwise, when you do go to the teacup, he will highlight on the map some areas where you can actually go harvest honey. So I'm going to see what else I have in camps. This one up here, if it's still here, might have it. Let's go check it out. It will tell you if you have to wait. Okay, I was able to activate it, and we're going to now fast travel. I might have a tamed rad toad at this location. I think I currently have 2 death claws, the Mylar King, and we'll see if the rad toad is still alive. Yep, and there he is. So first, I'm going to see if there's any enemies coming in, because he's not that strong. And then I'm going to run over here and see if I put the honey out somewhere. Alright, there's one other possible... Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. I don't remember where I put it, but I might have put it upstairs. So we're going to run there real quick to the very top. And check what collectors I got in here. Oh, here it is. Oh, perfect. Now I have the 10, actually a little bit more, and now I'm going to go over to the teacup. So that here's the giant teacup. It does show me the sweet water. It is just south of Vault 76. I think it's technically in the forest region. You can also go to your Pip-Boy to data down to the miscellaneous. Over, whoops, let's try that again. Down to the miscellaneous, click on it, and then hit your right bumper. It should highlight where you need to go. So here we go. I believe the closest free fast travel point might have been the Rusty Pick. I'll show you that real quick in case you're low on caps and on the way other side like I was that can't spend the caps. Here we go. So the Rusty Pick is right here. You see the giant lake and the Rusty Pick. I do have a video on all the free fast travel points. If you'd like that, throw it in the comments. I'll get the link to that video. Over there you see the teacup building. That's not where you're going. You're going over here to the gift shop. He's going to be inside. Also, ankle biters are here.
A wise man once said,
So I usually
there is hope.
get out my
I prefer
pointer
my hope black with a touch
before I
of
talk
honey.
to him.
Welcome back. I am afraid it's wonderful to see you.
So I'm going to tell him I'm going to get him honey. Walk away from him. Might need to take care of the ankle biter. There it was. Now I'm going to go back to him.
Welcome back, friend.
And
I
tell
am afraid.
him it did not work. It's supposed to say I have the honey for you. Let me run a little bit away. And try it again.
It's welcome back, friend. I am afraid I'm short of...
Alright, for some reason it's not triggering. This usually doesn't happen. But maybe we're just experiencing quite a bit of glitching today. So I'm just going to fast travel back to the exact same location. Should not cost you a thing. I am waiting on a delayed one. There are ghouls over there. Also, if you're looking for a teapot, there's one inside. There's also one inside the building I'm standing on top of or squatted down on. Hopefully this fixed it. Because again, I do have the honey he's going to need. I just need him to trigger that part of the quest. Usually you can just turn around and ask him right away, but yeah, it's not working today.
Welcome back, friend. I am afraid I'm short of...
Let's try that again.
Oh, gracious, you're back already.
Okay, it triggered. So I guess all I did again was hit, I'm going to help him, here's your honey.
Oh, delightful.
So that might be what needs to be done to fix it. And you can actually stop talking to him at any time he takes the honey. And I've completed the daily quest. It's one of my favorite daily quests to do because it's so easy to do, especially if you have the honey collector. I'm now going to take you to a really good location that has easy peasy, usually at least one, if not more, glowing critters. This is a very good location if you need anything glowing, if you need insects, or just rad roaches. I have another delay, so let me show you. So from Vault 76, I went all the way south. So I hit the ash heap. I'm going to hit the Vault Boy with the hat on and go over into the Skyline Valley, and I'll finish up when I land. Just waiting to land. So I'll just start over with the location. So again, Vault 76, where you start the game, go all the way south till you hit the Vault Boy with the hat. Go over into the Skyline area, and you can see the Dark Hollow Manor, the trading post. These are both free fast travel points. The trading post you can mark anytime. The Dark Hollow Manor will not mark until you complete so much of the quest. But then right north of them is the Shenandoah Visitor Center, which I am now. And there's a bunch of rad roaches here. As you can see, it's glowing. I'll take care of it. I believe there's at least 6 insects at this point. Let me go ahead and count them real quick for you. So there's 2. There's 1 in the building. 3, 4. Let me run over this way. Try to draw it out without having to get there. 5, if I can remember how to count. Non-glowing one. 6. Should be one up here. 7. 8. 9, 10. So there's at least 10 here. So good spot. Excellent, excellent spot for insects. Let me show you what they have on the person. So there's a good chance you can grab glowing meat here. So yes, look at the glowing meat I got off of, what, 11 of them? And of course the rad roach meat. Go ahead and take them. Take all. And basically I'm done. I could try to do this one or re-roll it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I got my 1 point for the daily, and I did good by not completing any of these. As you can see, teapots, I mentioned 2 locations for the teapot. So I'm going to try to live stream tomorrow. I'm going to try, see, tomorrow is Thursday. So I'm going to try to come on, be like maybe 10:30 New York time, AM, to start working on the Wednesday one, so not till tomorrow. And I'm been using the boost. So right now I got 15% boost because I have Fallout First, and I grabbed the first free one. So definitely don't forget to grab that if you have Fallout First. I need to see how far up the next one is. And of course, on page 4 is at 10, and there should be another 10, I believe. So let's keep going. So it is on page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page 7 or level 55. So I'm ways away from that. So yeah, maybe I'll hit level 50 before this week is done. All right. If you ever have any Fallout 76 questions, I don't care what Fallout 76 video you throw it in. Just throw it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer you, or at least direct you to a good guide video that will help you along. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, happy gaming, happy getting your score. Check you later.